When your body isn't producing the right levels of estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, DHEA, it can mess with ovulation. And without ovulation, there's no egg for the sperm to meet, and that can lead to infertility. Causes of infertility. Are you struggling to understand why fertility isn't happening as expected? Let's break down the most common root causes and what you can do about it. First off, your hormones. You probably heard that your hormones play a huge role in fertility, right? Well, it's true. Conditions like PCOS, like polycystic ovarian syndrome, are notorious for causing hormone imbalance. If you want to watch more about PCOS, I have a really good PCOS video here that you can watch. Another reason for infertility is age. We all know that time flies, and when it comes to fertility, age is a real factor. And for women, fertility tends to decline around age 35 and beyond. It's not just about the number of eggs you have, but actually the quality is a biggie too. As we age, our eggs can be more challenging for sperm to fertilize, and they may not be as strong in the long run. And guess what? Men aren't immune to age-related fertility changes either. Sperm quality can start to dip in men as they get older. So if you're starting a family later in life, it might be time to have that conversation with your doctor to explore your options. And for women's egg quality, earlier is always better. Lifestyle factors is a third thing to think about for fertility. What you eat, how you move, how stressed you are, these are all factors that are often overlooked when it comes to fertility. Eating a nutrient-rich diet can do wonders for your reproductive system. And while we're talking about food, let's talk about stress. High stress levels can disrupt hormones and even interfere with ovulation. I personally know that firsthand as I opened my clinic. I couldn't get pregnant for 2 years. I was extremely stressed until my brother actually came in and helped me. And so I was actually able to go part-time and be able to have a baby. So stress is a huge factor in being able to have children. And don't forget to exercise. Regular, moderate exercise helps support healthy hormones. And extreme overtraining can actually have the opposite effect. So balance your routine with plenty of rest and healthy food and relaxation. It really all adds up. The fourth reason for infertility is environmental toxins. It's something we don't really think about. These are things like BPA in plastics, pesticides in food, or even the dyes, the red, the blue, the yellow number 40, all of those, even chemicals in cleaning products and your cosmetics and your soaps and your shampoos. They can affect fertility. These toxins act like hormone disruptors, which can interfere with your body's natural hormone balance, making it harder to conceive. Meaning they're sometimes called xenoestrogens because they sit on your estrogen receptors. They act like estrogens. They're actually very hard to get rid of in your body. So you might have an accumulation over a lifetime. That's why I'm seeing younger and younger girls starting to get PMS earlier, periods earlier, is because these chemicals are sitting on their hormone receptors, acting like hormones, but they're not actually the beneficial part of hormones. They're the fake xenoestrogens, and they can cause an overall estrogen dominance compared to progesterone and difficulty with having children. So reducing your exposure to these chemicals, switching to safer products, choosing organic foods, detoxing, these can be an important part of your fertility plan. You can even test out if you have certain toxins in you. Definitely find someone to be able to test them for you. Let's not forget about other underlying health conditions, conditions like endometriosis, thyroid problems, diabetes, autoimmune disease. These can all impact fertility. Endometriosis happens when the tissue that normally lines the inside of your uterus grows outside of it, causing a lot of pain, potential fertility challenges, pain with periods, a very heavy menstrual cramping. Hypo or hyperthyroidism can also mess with your menstrual cycle and your ovulation. If you're dealing with any of these chronic conditions, it's good to have regular checkups, make sure everything is under control, catch and address these issues early on, as that can really be a big difference in your fertility journey. Even dealing with the gut health, making sure that your gut microbiome is nice and healthy, reduces your chance for an immune response that could also be very beneficial to your fertility journey. So thanks for tuning in today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, subscribe for more insights on health and wellness. I personally understand fertility. I've gone through it myself. I know it's such a unique journey for you, but know that you're not alone. Try to get to that root cause, ask for help. I will see you next time.